So today is the National Archery Championship final. I think that's how you say it. It's being hosted in Nottingham this year, so I bought tickets before I realised I was having the dog, and I'm really excited to go. It's been a long time since I've been to an archery competition. The tickets originally said that it was 10 till 4, so I thought I could do a little walk with the dog in the morning and then a big walk afterwards. But when they released the schedule yesterday, it actually doesn't finish till 6, so I can't really leave her alone for that long. So I've decided to miss the Barebow finals, which I do feel a little bit bad about, but nevertheless, that's the plan. So we're just going for about a 40-minute walk now. I'm gonna go around the pond a couple of times and then go on a bit of a longer walk this evening. I am very much hoping that I will make it to the archery show on at lunchtime, but if not, I am going tomorrow, because tomorrow is definitely 10 till 4, so I'll be able to leave her alone the whole time and go see that. I'm not a huge fan of vlogging in public when it's quite quiet public, but anyway, I'm supposed to have a couple of friends going. I thought they were either volunteering or going to buy tickets, but it turns out when they went to buy tickets they couldn't get the Nottingham City discount code. Apparently they're under a different council team, so they're not coming anymore, which is a shame. And then I did invite them over for takeaway and games night this evening, but because it doesn't finish till later, I won't get back till later, and the dog will still need a walk. So I've left it with them. If they just want to come for a few games and a drink in the evening, they can do, but I definitely won't be able to wait till eat to that time, so I will probably get something to eat at the event itself. So yeah, it's a bit of an update. I was originally going to wear a dress today, but then I looked at the weather and it said 18 degrees with wind making it feel colder, and then rain this afternoon, so I've gone for trainers and leggings, and I've got a jacket and a waterproof in the car in my bag. But now I've just checked the weather again because it feels really hot, and it says 20 degrees and rain not until 5:30. So I probably could have got away with the dress, but hey ho, we're here now. Hopefully I won't be too hot because I didn't bring my fan either. I think it's because we're used to seeing like 30-degree temperature at the moment, so 20 feels a bit cooler. Oh my gosh, that was literally the biggest stress ever. I was trying to lock my cousin's front door for like 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and it just wouldn't lock. It opened fine, it locked from the inside fine, but then on the outside the key just wasn't turning. Messed around for ages, and then all of a sudden it just worked, so I don't know what's going on, but hopefully it doesn't take that long this evening, because that'll be very stressful. Anyway, I was going to make it for the archery show, but I think I'll have missed it. I don't know where it is, to be honest, but I feel like it's going to have to be quite a big area, and they're going to have to have blocked behind so that the deer and people can't get to the space behind the bosses in case the arrows go a bit wide, long.
There is that as well.
Even Optics Precision Prize is AJ Scott. It's a spirit lives on. Additional pressure on you. How do you prepare for this sort of event?
I think you just try and put in the work and trust yourself, and then kind of let it be up to however it is in the day.
I am just heading back to my cousin's house now. I'm going to pick up the dog and go for a little walk. Although I'm not looking forward to that because it's been a miserable afternoon. It's been rainy, it's been windy, which has made it more entertaining from a spectator point of view. But instead of the compounds getting like all tens, it's been a little bit all over the place because of that. And yeah, not very nice to sit in, to be honest. The seating is covered, so it was dry, but just the wind was quite cold. So I've had my waterproof on for most of the afternoon. I picked the dog up and we were going to go for a walk, but I thought, oh, it's too wet and it's too cold and I'm not really dressed for it. But then I've driven back to my house and I can't get into the drive because there's a car parked across from me, which doesn't give me enough space to like reverse in or drive in. So there's that. So instead we've just come to the field where I can park my car and then let the dog run around. She's just done a wee, which apparently she hadn't done a wee when they let her out of the garden at their house. And she can run around for a bit. She has already tried to get into my garden, but I've had to tell her it's locked from the inside. So hopefully she does another wee and a poo, and then we don't have to go out for another walk until this evening. Well, I've got some time. So yeah, the winner of the Women's Compound Championship was Ella, who was pretty much confident and in it to win it from the start. She normally gets like all tens, and she just made me laugh because every time she got a 10 she was just like it was expected of her or she expected it of herself as well. And then every time she got like less than a 10, 9, I think she may have got 1 8 or something like that. Bear in mind it was really rainy, really windy. She was like, how? I don't get that. How did I get that? Like she didn't believe it. And then the person that got silver, I think she's called Patience, I think. I really liked her. Every time she got her arrow out of the quiver, she did like a little spinny, flicky thing that looked really cool. So I tried to get a few clips of that and some pictures because I really liked that. The Men's Compound Championships, on the other hand, there wasn't really anyone that I like wanted, but there was a couple of people that I know through watching them in competitions before, and it turns out they were like the oldest people and everyone else is like teenagers now. So that definitely made me feel quite old. Like, I don't know what age they go into the senior championships, but seemingly not that senior. It is day 2 of the Nottingham Archery GB Championship Finals. I think that's the actual official name. Today is the recurves, which is what I shoot, so it'll be a bit more fun for me. And my cousin is going to pop over this afternoon. I've dropped the dog off with her because she's off with Pepper, and I've also got a couple of friends coming this afternoon, hopefully. But the weather is currently looking beautiful. This afternoon is the same forecast as yesterday, so we'll see how it goes.
Based on experience, I think I just don't leave off not that much.
The men's final is over. It wasn't as close as I expected, so hopefully the women's will be a little bit closer. I came down to the cafe to get a sandwich and they're out of literally all the food, so I'm nipping back to my cousin's instead. I'm going to have the snacks that I've packed with me over there and hang out with them for half an hour. I've had an hour with my cousin and my nephew, had some lunch, although he stole most of it, and now I'm heading back for the women's recurve finals.
Sorry.
on debut.
Yeah, I mean, it was the goal to make it to the finals, but winning's a bit more exciting.
National Tour champion, representing Guildford, Holly Linfield. And congratulating our champions once more.
So I have just got back from the Archery Championships and it was so good. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. My cousin brought my nephew and the dogs to see halfway through, and my nephew got to try archery and it was so cute. He's only like 2 and they had a little plasticky set for him, so that was cute. And then I also had my friends David and Harriet come, and they didn't have seats, so they got a little bit wet, but it was quite nice having them because they gave some like insider information, because Harriet knows quite a lot of the athletes. So yeah, it was a really good day. I now need to eat something, pack. I'm going to be away for over a week. Yeah, 8 days, but in that time I have lots of different like plans and events, so I need to like make sure I've got all my outfits and stuff, which is a little bit stressful. And then I'll take the dog for a walk one last time, just round the backfield before loading the car up and heading off. I'm just getting ready to leave and the car is almost packed, but I'm just soaked. This dog has been the biggest blessing. It's been so nice to have someone to come home to and cuddle. And she's always so happy to see me, which is nice. It's been a lot more stressful than I'd anticipated with the incidents that we've had, but it's been lovely nonetheless, and I'm really going to miss her. She's been such a good distraction, and now it's just hit me that by this time next week I'll be here alone again, and I hate it. Seeing everyone like so happy and coupled up today, it always just hits me so much harder than the one person I really want to be with. I can't, and I know it was my own fault and I ruined it, and I have no one to blame but myself, but it doesn't make it any easier. Anyway, not to end the vlog on a sad note, but it's the reality of life. So thank you so much for watching. I will speak to you next time. Bye.